And hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this one I will be answering some questions that I've seen on YouTube comments. No questions in particular, just ones that I'm seeing, scrolling through them. Sorry if I don't get to yours, maybe another time. Here's one I've seen a lot, of course. Maybe the ultimate question is, what type of pens do you use? You know, I'm a big fan of pens that are capable of leaving lines and marks on paper. So that's really my only requirement for pens. But lately, I've found myself using Staedtler pigment liners a lot. And for like really fine lines, I don't really like Staedtler, like the .05 pen, so I still use Pigma Microns for those. There are lots of good pens out there. I'm not saying you have to use these, and these aren't necessarily the only good ones at all. You could just use a ballpoint pen, or a pointed stick dipped into some ink and still make great art. The pens don't really matter that much, but there you go. Staedtler pigment liners. That's what I'm currently using. What type of paper do you use? I use, at the moment, for these loose leaf sheets, I've been using Borden and Riley number 234 paper for pens. Before I was just using some sort of Canson marker paper or something. I don't remember, but I like this stuff just gets a little thicker and firmer. But really, if you want paper that's good for pens that doesn't like bleed too much, or to make nice crisp lines, just get pen paper or multimedia paper or marker paper. Any of that stuff should do fine. Another similar question is, where can I get that sketchbook, and what is it? The sketchbook I used for a long time was a Crescent Render sketchbook, and it's spelled R-E-N-D-R. I bought mine on Amazon, but lately when I went into my local art store, Blick, I did see a special stand where they had just it was just packed full of different types of render sketchbooks and pads of paper. It was really cool. I'd never seen them in an art store before that. This question says, and this question was posted on the video where I drew on my hand. It says, when I get a tattoo, will you do this on my hand? I'm guessing you're asking, will I physically put the tattoo on your hand? I don't think so. I'm not really a tattoo artist at all. So, you're free. Feel free to get something like this on your hand, but I'm not going to do it. This question says, can you do more vlogs? Maybe, if I feel like it. Who knows? This question says, what webcam are you using? For a long time, to record my drawings, I used some sort of high-definition Logitech webcam, just kind of pointed straight down on my paper. Now, though, I've started using just like a HD camcorder. Just have that above my paper pointing straight down. That's what I use for this video and a few of the most recent ones. I wouldn't say one's better than the other. I'm not sure, but that's just how I'm doing it right now. I'm constantly changing my setup. So, yeah. This one says, any live streams planned? Nope. But that doesn't mean they won't happen. I don't even have lunch planned, so I'm just not a planner type of guy. When I was doing live streams, I had a different setup. I actually had two computers. So I only have one computer set up right now, and the other computer's in the closet. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. If I feel like it, I'll do some live streams. This question says, how do you say mandala? There you go. I say it mandala, but it could be mandala or something like that. I really have no idea. That's just how I say it. This question says, is it possible for someone who doesn't know how to draw at all to just start practicing and learn? Because I've heard that being able to draw is more like a natural thing on someone. it is possible for someone who doesn't know how to draw to start practicing and learn. That's how every person that knows how to draw started. I mean, you don't pop out of the womb knowing how to draw. I mean, I guess it's debatable if some people are somehow born with some sort of inherent drawing talent or something, but I don't know if I'm even sure of that. I got to where I am today because I really liked drawing, so I did it a lot. Yep. This question says, do you rehearse this podcastish thing? For the commentaries to my videos lately, no, I don't rehearse them. I do kind of think about it a little bit beforehand. But pretty much what I do is I just talk and record it and then just pause it when I'm thinking of the next thing to say, and then unpause it when I think of something. So, it doesn't really all come out just all suddenly and fluently like it sounds like it does in some of the recordings. I cut out the breaks. I cut out the long, thoughtful pauses. It used to be that I would write out every single video commentary beforehand and then just read it off. But there are like comments that were like, hey, it sounds like you're just reading this or something. And I'm not really sure how that was really a bad thing, but apparently they kind of felt like it was a bad thing. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. This is what I'm doing now. I don't care. This question says, how do you expand your skills when your parents aren't the type that likes to buy things? Every day I draw and I want things like one Copic marker, but my mom says no, and I can never learn to do new things. Did you have the same problem, and how do you get better? Well, I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to learn to do with a Copic marker that you couldn't do with some really cheap Crayola or Sharpie or something. But no, you can totally expand your skills without spending money. Go to your mom's or your dad's office desk or something, find a ballpoint pen, any kind of pen, and just start drawing. You don't need to buy things. I drew for years and years just with some sort of ballpoint pens that I liked that I found at Office Depot, and they were just for, office work. Doesn't matter. There's famous artists out there that only draw with the cheapest pens they can find. So how do you get better? Just draw a lot. And don't worry about buying expensive art supplies if you can't afford them. Where can I buy a high quality wood burner? I bought mine at a woodworking shop when I used to live in North Carolina. I have the Coalwood Cub. I think it's available, and other ones are available on websites like woodburning.com. Something like that. I don't know. Peter, how much would it cost for you to draw me a map for a novel I'm working on? I think it would probably cost about $5,000. I think I drew someone a map for their novel a couple times for like $100, but that was just because I felt like drawing a map. And right now I don't feel like drawing a map. So, yeah, 5,000 sounds good. Peter, how much would it cost? Oh, I already read that one. Oh, this question says, why didn't you sign this one? It was on a different video, of course, because I do sign this one. But sometimes I don't sign my drawings just because I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it would throw it off, or I don't really see the point really in signing drawings. Unless you do drawings that, could easily be mistaken for someone else's or something, but even they could easily put my signature on a drawing. I don't know. It seems kind of superfluous. Really, it's like the whole drawing is my signature. Can you do a drawing in colored markers? I can, but I don't know if I will. There are a few on my Instagram page if you want to look at them, but yeah. This question, the last one, says, how does he know what shape to put next? I don't know what shape to put next. I just draw a shape, and it seems to work out. Anyways, that's all for today. Maybe I'll answer more questions another time, and I just want to thank you all for being, all the comments you leave are all really encouraging and stuff, so thank you for that. All right, bye.